probably wasn't really a troublemaker until I almost got to high school.
Gotcha. Were you like a good kid?
And that's when I started to like, you know, expand the groups or the people that, you know, I would see or I would be around, and then it, you know, started sort of like, you know, turn into a problem, because that's almost when like you start to learn about like say drugs and, you know, stuff like that. So
yeah,
once like, you know.
Can we get the what's up, by the way, what's up, King Red? What's up, Dartine? Thanks for joining us, boys.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Good evening for the Europeans. Good morning for the Chinese. Tony Ma for the rest. Tony Ma. Yo, Link. First of all, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. God bless. When you were in your teen, like MoJo said, you said you weren't a troublemaker or anything, but you did mention about drugs. Any drugs? Weed, little something here and there. When you were younger, by the way, not now. Now.
The first time I even tried weed, I was 17. But like I was like in and out of the hospital when I was like 15, 16. Like I had a bunch of surgeries and
like, for real, bro?
You know, like issues and stuff like that.
I ain't never heard that before. What's going on with that?
I was like prescribed pain medicine and stuff, and I didn't know no better. You know what I mean? I'm a young ass little kid that knows nothing about it.
Doctor's telling you,
so
you're gonna take
exactly. So then I started taking it, and then eventually, you know, that became a little bit of an issue.
Really? Wait, so
I think the question.
Damn, that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, man.
17, once I first tried that, like, you know, bud and stuff, and then like from then on, it kind of progressed and got a little bit worse.
I think everyone in chat. I'm curious, honestly, if no one else is. Why the surgeries, bro? What was going down? You had like an accident?
Well, I had kidney stones and stuff, and then I had like fucking, you know, just not like major surgeries, but I had kidney stone surgeries a couple times. Like they had to go in through the front whole side, you know, fucking
Lord
stick tubes in there and stuff, and you know, that shit was painful.
So y'all heard it here first, boys and girls. Lintlicker has a giant penis because he had fucking tubes stuck in. Y'all heard it here first.
What caused that? What caused the kidney stones?
They're not really sure, but they kind of say like iced tea.
Like sodas and stuff like
that. Certain type of like, you know, mixtures of iced tea and stuff like that. That's what they assumed it was, but they never really, you know, kind of found out for sure. So,
damn, that's fucked up.
That's crazy.
That.
You got to be careful with the soft drink, with the sodium. That's what it's a silent killer.
So, like, do you ever get like resentful that pretty much like the system got you hooked on that type of stuff, like at first? Because if it wasn't for that, you probably wouldn't have even thought about taking painkillers or anything like that, you know?
Yep. It would honestly, it would probably be a whole different like life, let's say.
Sure.
When did you learn? Like, when was your like waking point where you were like, damn, they like, it wasn't really your fault at that point?
Well, I mean, like probably after getting locked up a bunch of times and then going to like programs like Halfway House, and then I was on drug court, you know, and like once I like actually sat down and started to hear like other people having all these issues, I had to sit back and like look at it like, well, what the fuck is this shit? You know, like, cause you know, I didn't know no better. You know, that's the way I learned it. That's how they taught me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had to grow out of that shit and then sit back and actually look at my own life and like look within to find all those issues that I had and all those problems. And then once I like could sort of like pinpoint what was what, I then try to work on them until I finally fixed them all.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be an unpopular opinion maybe to some people, but honestly, bro, going through all that shit and having all that personal growth, right? As someone that has been as many of you know, someone that has been locked up before. Going through that kind of situation, going through that stuff, that's a lot of personal growth and a lot of life experience that you can't get anywhere else. You know, only like someone that's gone through what you've gone through is going to be able to, you know, to understand. So it's very difficult being able to like talk about it. So that's why I think that the programs that you went through, those halfway houses, they're really important, because other people, when you try to talk about like like a vice or like like an addiction to someone that doesn't know about drugs, doesn't know how that shit works, they're like, well, why didn't you just stop? People don't understand how difficult that shit.
100%.
So
that's directly attributed to the trauma that you had to go through as well, right? They gave you a coping mechanism without you being aware of it, and that's extremely like messed up to a certain level. Because look how long it took you, right? Just because you had surgery.
Some people don't make it back.
That's what I'm saying. That was my next point.
It made me the person I am today, and I wouldn't change a thing. Because I couldn't be a better of a person now than I feel like I ever could have been.
And you're still young as fuck. So a lot of people like don't even get to that point until they're like 40, 50. You know what I mean? You're
Yes, and sometimes at that point it's too late.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're stuck in their ways. You know what I mean? It's hard to break a habit that makes you feel good and helps you run away from all your mistakes.
Yeah,
sure.
It's hard to actually like look at yourself and be like completely fucking sober and be okay with all that shit that you fucking did.
So a lot of people, for example, they're able to learn by looking at other people and being like, okay, I'm not gonna make that mistake, right? Are you more like me, where I need to learn the hard way? That's how I am. I need to learn the hard way. Are you more like that?
When I was younger, yes. Now, not as much.
Not as much.
Now I could look at somebody else and basically like learn from their mistake. Like they did it for me, so I don't have to do it now.
So you know what I mean?
Wise. Like I don't have to
wise.
just go learn something physically or like experience it by myself if somebody else did it.
Yeah.
Cause then I could kind of like put myself in their shoes and be like, wow, you know what I mean? Be like, damn, fucking it would have been a different situation. You know what I mean? Like,
so a lot of Albion players, like we need to, I'm saying we, cause I play Albion for a long time, and I think everybody who played Albion for a long time has their own issues, bro. Hardcore. If you played Albion for a long time, hardcore, I think you got your own issues. That's me included. So a lot of us Albion players, we all need to work on ourselves. People who played these type of games for a long time, many hours a day. What's your advice for somebody for a nerd like me or a nerd like who's listening, to work on themselves if they have their own issues? Like, how did you become happy without that thing that you relied on,
I learned to actually love me, who I am, and be completely okay with, that good guy that sometimes turns into like a complete and utter monster. I am okay with all of that. I am okay with being raised the wrong fucking way, to being misinformed by the misinformed. Cause now I know better, and I'm at a young enough of an age to be able to actually do something about it now.
Yo, hit the clap thing, Mojo. Hit the clap.
And a bomb. He needs one of DJ Clue's bombs for that one, bro.
But like my probably best advice would be is to talk to people. Talk about your actual problem. Start to maybe, get someone else's point of view, because it might change yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
see, do you agree with that? Because
I don't want people to have to experience what I did. If I could help them, like, sort of not go through what I had to go through.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because everybody's worst story is their own. Because they actually live that shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, see, do you agree with that? Because I know you have, I don't know, I think you have a diploma in psychology.
With what directly? With
like talking to people helps a lot.
Oh, 100%, right? Because if you don't do that, you can only rely on yourself, and at that point, you don't know how strong your own mind is, right?
Gotcha.
You could talk yourself into out of things all the time mentally, like depending on who you are. And some people who are just stuck in their ways will literally stay that way, even without and not be able to talk themselves out of anything at all. Period. So to have somebody to bounce something off of, whether it's like even in an aggressive like argument type way, because that's people who suppress it. That's how it comes out normally. It's you have to let it leak. You can't compartmentalize. It doesn't work for everybody. Like maybe 3% of the population that actively works for, and even in the end, it overfills. It's just like, cooking with water and oil together. It's gonna bubble over eventually.
Gotcha. Yo, so another shout out to Lint, bro, because for example, we have usually, we have a guest every week. Lint, I don't know if you saw the other interviews, but most of the time we're talking about like cheerful stuff, simple stuff. So I completely respect that you're so open about that type of shit, It's much it's only been like 10 minutes, but it's already been deeper than every other interview we did, so I respect that, bro. Now putting that stuff to the side for now, let's talk a little bit about your gaming background. Yeah, I think you played Ultima Online with Glut, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I started playing that when I was probably 4 or 5 years old.
You started playing UO when you were 5?
I met Glut probably 15 to 18 years into already playing the game.
Damn, bro. Wait, so at what age did you meet Glut? How old were you?
Probably like 24, 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought, yeah, I got you. I thought that Glut met you when you were like a squeaky kid or something.
No.
I got you. And was that the first type of game that was similar to Albion, or were you playing stuff like Nintendo, Mario Kart, like
Oh yeah. I played almost anything and everything that ever came
Valky
out.
Flacco, thank you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so fucking much for the prime and the sub.
The main and
I really
most,
appreciate it, man.
kind of games I would play was like UO. Like that was the game I'd probably always go back to. I would still play that now, honestly.
And
but yeah, I played the GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox, Wii. I tried every single game that ever came out. Cause why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what was some of the other things you were into? Like, for example, I'll give you an example of what I liked. For example, I like Gears of War, Halo, Call of Duty.
Man.
Yo, Gears was the first game that made.
Remember SOCOM from back in the day?
Yeah,
SOCOM
on PS2,
yeah.
Right? On PS2. Wait, you cried?
I played Diablo.
I did, bro.
On PS1.
When homie killed himself, the big Asian dude, he shot himself in the face.
In Gears of War 1?
It was 1 or 2, I don't remember. And then like they found dude's wife all messed up. Yo, that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I was not prepared for some of that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
yeah, I played all those though.
The Gears of War.
Those rookies I played a lot. Yeah.
Nah, see which part was sad in Gears of War?
When dude found his wife, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but when she was like
that was shocking.
In the trailer, right? It was in the trailer of Gears of War 3. Is that what you mean? Where like it was Dom.
That was part 3.
His name was Dom. And then
Dom's wife, right?
And he found like his wife and his kid as like ashes. They were ashes. Remember that?
No, yeah, when he found her, right?
Yeah.
She was inside of this thing, bro, and she was, and he thought she was alive, but she was dead.
Gotcha.
Yeah, MoJo's getting confused with the actual game trailer.
I'm talking about the trailer. I found that part sad in the trailer.
That
was
was
two
like
different scenes.
That made me sad too. But like when the Asian dude and Dom, they were in like this vehicle or whatever, and in this big murderous pit, killing mad stuff, and the Chinese guy just had enough and took the shotgun and blew his head off, bro. Like,
You know when I cried, bro? I cried, I think 2 times or 3 times when I watched the movie or played a game. I'll tell you mine. And you guys tell me yours. Number 1 was Kingdom Hearts, the first Kingdom Hearts.
Yo, that was a banger, bro.
Yeah, that was the first one. And when I watched Gladiator, when I was a kid, I watched Gladiator.
Oh.
And Maximus dies. That shit was sad. And the third one was when Tarzan, Kerchak died, the big gorilla. Kerchak died.
Oh, shit.
Oh, bro, that shit was sad, bro.
Yeah, man. Yo, Lynn, did you ever cry while playing a game or watching some shit, bro?
Not that I can remember, no.
Gotcha.
You never cried on UO, bro?
On you?
I mean, I would probably, like rage a little bit, but why, for what? Get upset for what?
Oh, bro, yo, have I ever cried? I don't think I've ever cried, but I've definitely gotten very upset.
With
very
what?
upset.
With RuneScape? You probably did in
On
RuneScape.
RuneScape, yeah, bro. One time they fucking.
oh, Santiago, yeah, bro, that's exactly who it was. Oh man, I was so sad, bro.
I got one time we were playing RuneScape. I was in EOS, and I got DDoSed for like literally a week. So I had no internet because I had a static IP. So they fried my router for a week, bro. So I went for an entire week with no internet. That wasn't fun.
Yo, Lynn. So, for example, Arch has Seed. They have Jason. They had Fran Lee. They had Glut. Arch Sinan, or whatever his name is. They have you. They have so many personalities, bro. Where did you guys pick all these people up? You know, like, how did you find all these people?
I mean, along the ride, you know what I mean? Like anyone, like who kind of was looking for something to join, or a place to be, or whatever. Glut fucking adds all those people. He gives everybody a chance. You know what I mean? He don't, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, he's being modest, right?
Okay.
A lot of people coming to Arch out of nowhere, right? Because again, you take anybody, wherever, whoever, but they stay for the experience of the personalities. Actually, like as I mentioned, my first DVZ in the game at all was during when the rubber band boots started giving out, and there was a terrible lag over and over again. And people were just standing still. You could hit them, but they may not be there. They may be there. Go ahead and try. But listening to Lintlicker, right? All that shit was gone from my mind completely, and I was just moving. It was almost like, being in an actual army situation where you're listening and reacting instantly. You're not thinking about it or double guessing it. Like it was that much of a hypnotic thing that actually kept me in the game. So I mean, and that's what I try to repeat moving forward, because that's the experience I was given.
Mm-hmm.
And whether he realizes it or not, he does that shit very well.
Yeah. I mean, Alpha Company and Arch, I mean, I just see Arch as one at this point. Like, Alpha Company is the leading guild, but I just see Arch as the community, not Alpha Company. But like, we talked about charisma being thrown around, the word charisma being thrown around in Albion way too much. I think community is another one of those words that's just thrown around in Albion so fucking much. So all these guilds classify themselves as a gaming community, but they go to another game, they have like 4 or 5 people, or they go to another game, they come back 2 weeks later. Like, they can't last on another game. I don't consider them a community. Whereas, so I think right now, and I wanna know your opinion on this, Lint. I think Arch is the last community remaining on Albion. Do you think that's accurate or no?
Sort of, yeah. Because like, if you can if you actually play, you see like a lot of other people, they like guild bounce or, you know, alliance hop, whatever, you know, like most guilds now, you know, don't even really last long. You know, it ain't like how it used to be. You know what I mean? Like you would go to a guild and you would have like that pride to support them. Now it's just people want to jump around and go wherever the money is, sort of.
Yeah. Or like whoever's winning.
Yes.
That's usually where the money is, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's what makes you guys different, that you guys are able to build a community, whereas other people just get a bunch of bandwagoners and shit. Like, what do you guys do different?
What do you mean? Say that again?
What do you guys do different that allows you guys to like maintain a community, whereas other people just get bandwagoners and you know, flavor of the month and stuff like that?
Well, because we like always had like that, like sort of like a core group that sort of like, you know, we're always on, we're always playing, we're always trying to provide content, you know what I mean? We're always, you know, willing to get to know everyone. We're, you know, like literally give everyone a chance to try to do whatever you feel like you should be doing. You know what I mean? Like, and then we'll sit there and try to like help you and lead you to be the best you could be at whatever you pick to do.
Mm-hmm. So you guys delegate a shit ton, is basically what you're saying.
Well, like, explain that. Delegate, like
you guys just allow people to, because you know, like a lot of guilds, they're like control freaks. You know what I mean? Like, so only a couple people do everything, whereas you guys have so many people with the freedom to do what they're good at.
I guess like sort of like both in a way, you know, because we do have some of those people that are like control freaks, and then we do have like some of those people who kind of like stop them from doing that. But then we have so much support for each other that it all works.
Yeah. Like in AC, I know that in AC, you've been there for a fucking long time, right? Like, how long have you been in Alpha Company for? Like, how long you been playing Albion for? Like 3 years? 4 years?
What you mean 3 or 4 years? Sorry, she's trying to get me some food. My bad.
Hey, well, yo, what you eating? I think we all got the question. What you getting for food, bro? What you eating?
Chicken tenders, honey mustard, some fries.
Hey, let's go. Chicken tendies, boys. You heard it here first. Lintlicker, like chicken tendies.
You know what's crazy about that? Once you have kids, and you feed them chicken tenders, you'll never want to eat them again.
Why?
Because that's their thing now. That's their food. You don't want to eat all their shit. That's theirs.
Oh.
It's fun. Automatically off the menu.
Lint doesn't have kids though, does he?
Nah, not yet. We got
yet.
a lot of work to do before I have a kid.
Yeah. So you've been in Alpha Company a long time, right? And I remember a lot of times you would kind of like rage quit. What would lead to, because it was like a monthly thing between you and AC, where it's like you guys would have a small falling out, then you would come back. You would have a small falling out, you would come back. Like what would happen that would lead to that type of like love-hate relationship at that point? I don't know if I want to call it love-hate relationship, but because you guys are still together. But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Most of it was probably like almost like a silver or gear issue. It's usually what it always was. Because I mean, like, you got to figure half of the time, like, I just run around with the gear I have on. You know, all I basically do is, you know, try to like mess up or gank or ZVZ. I don't really do that much of the fame farming as much anymore, or the thing, or like any of that other stuff to get silver, to where I only have a certain select few of sets, and then even now I don't even bother to loot the damn bodies. You know what I mean? Like I've even like outgrew that.
Yeah, you're way past that shit, bro. You're a vet. Speaking of gear, bro, I don't know if you can see it on stream. I don't know if you can see it on the screen share or stream, but Big D made a little meme for you, bro. Let me know.
Oh, I love that.
You see it?
I love that. Yo,
It's called the Lintlicker cycle. Lint comes online. Someone give me 4 mil real quick. Buys 7.3. Goes to fight.
Yo, who's that? Who's that in the sun? Is that Gluttony in the sun? Who's that in the sun? Northeast the picture, like the sun.
I don't know who that is.
Did you just say northeast of the picture?
What? Yo, wait, hold on. After you play Albion,
It's funny because I knew exactly what you meant.
Me too.
After you play Albion for a long enough period of time, everything becomes northeast, southwest, far east, far. Come on, bro. I do that shit in real life now. I swear to God, I do that shit in real life.
Swear to God, yeah, 100%.
On my phone, I'm trying to show someone a picture, right? And like on the phone, I'm like, yo, look northeast in this picture.
Scroll up north.
I did some retarded shit to a girl, like with some fucking Albion thing. Wait, let me pull it up. I don't remember it. Wait.
What did you do, bro?
I told the girl some shit from Albion, dude. I don't remember it, like in real life. Wait, I'll pull it up. Because I completely forgot what I said to her.
Alright, bro, but while you pull that up, Lint, because you spent so much time in one place, did you ever get that itch where it's like, bro, I want to try something new. I want to try my own guild. I want to.
For a long time. Time.
And did that go away?
Time. Nope. You have no idea how bad I just want to go and start my own guild. But then I feel like our it just wouldn't be the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if I were to do that, I wouldn't want to cause like any like issues or controversy between arts, because I feel like if I did do that, that would be a nasty fucking deal. Like,
I mean, do you have the time for that though?
oh yes, oh yes. Why? I got more than that.
Really? Bro, I actually thought that you were like done try-harding on Albion, because I didn't really see, well, I haven't been playing for a long time, so, but that was actually one of my questions I was going to ask you later is Lint done hardcore with the game? Because I remember you used to be on like so many fucking hours a day, just roaming all the time, ganking. Like, are you gonna go back to that type of hardcore, or you just chilling, bro?
Yes.
You're planning to?
Yes.
Just need some motivation.
Yo, what about season 17, bro? Are you involved in any of that shit?
Are you gonna be in the coalition?
For what though? Like what? For what?
Nah.
Oh, you haven't heard?
Yeah, Seed's leading season 17. Season 17 is reserved.
We push in Nemesis to rank 1, season 7.
Yeah, bro.
You down for the cause, baby?
Yeah, it'll happen.
Boom. Y'all heard it here first.
Shit. Oh shit.
Oh, yo, I pulled it up. So
What you got?
She posted a picture of the sky and it was raining. And she's like a dramatic bitch, you know? So she said, the sky is weeping, you know? Like, the sky is weeping as it said. And I just replied to her story and said, weeping repeater.
Okay.
You're getting server muted.
And
Yeah, get rid of this dude. Why do you bring me MoJo?
She sent me a question mark.
To the corner.
Come on.
5 minute timeout. That's it.
That was
Boys,
fucking
it's been server
terrible,
muted.
bro.
Cream was right once again.
Yeah, honestly, Cream was right, bro. Fuck it.
Y'all tripping out.
See ya, bud.
Bro, that was horrible. Listen, let's put him on the mute for 5 minutes or something.
He's already there.
Nice, thank you, man. Yo,
Straight up left, bro.
Lint,
God bless you.
I gotta ask you, bro. In all the times that you've been in AC, you played this game so fucking much. you guys have been involved in a few wars. What were some of your favorite times in this game, bro? Like, what time period was your favorite? Which wars were your favorite?
I mean, I would say probably the war against PA was probably, you know, the most fun that I feel like we had.
Mhm.
When you say war against PA, would that one BA try to go solo for like a season?
The one when we like after they had hideouts and we started destroying all their hideouts and stuff like that.
Oh, the one where we
That
got jumped by the
that
entire
was
server. I remember.
Yeah,
was
buddy. As Cynic joins the
As
chat,
Cynic joins the
joins
Twitch.
chat, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Just saying.
Hey, so you're talking about when you guys destroyed all our EU shit, like
Yes,
Darkball Snag, our main
that was
hideout.
fun.
Mhm.
Yes, that was fun.
That was fun.
I can hear the big smile on your face, bro.
When you say some of the downfall in that season was due to COD or what?
Are you talking to me?
No, the second that Arch joined the war, bro. It was
Bro,
done for you.
I have PMs with
It was
Dirty, and I have PMs with Dirty. I'm like, yo, listen, in 2 weeks, COD comes out. How about you don't touch our hideouts? And then as soon as
true.
COD, as soon as COD comes out,
Moto's AFK. Whack
our
hideouts.
shit is
Let's
being
go.
hit. I was like, oh my
We didn't get
god,
out for
bro.
a month. People
I
were
was
like,
like,
please come back.
As soon as COD came out, Syndic was like, good, it is time to destroy the hideout. Yes. The snag we go, boys.
Bro, but
But
Arch,
Syndic, they're no showing. The destruction of hideout is the con.
but Arch was OP at those times, you know, like PoE was at its prime, so PoE was obviously super good, but Arch was also like at a pretty high point in that situation. Do you think you guys got fucked?
Sure.
Do you think you guys got fucked by fucked over by the debuff and all this stuff, Lint?
I mean, not really, because I feel like now it pushes people to be better.
Yeah.
To you know, try to achieve that T8 gear set every time you come out for a ZVZ. Like, you know, like when we first started, the minimum requirement was like, you know, the 4.1 shitter sitting at fucking Gravelight fucking east corner over there and shit, you know. And then eventually, like, as it progressed, it went to like 6.1 sort of is what almost you had to bring out. Like, you know, I feel like now we're at a point where you have to bring out that good gear in these CVZs, because most of, like, we on like say on like reset day, we had 2 zones clustered for EU. Well, what about that whole blob that's clustered in the next zone?
Mhm.
They now don't even get to even enjoy the best part of the game. They're just sitting out a zone behind, just waiting to get in. You know what I mean? So I feel like it kind of made it better, because instead of just having mass numbers, you actually have to get a good crew together to actually do something, because there's not, like, you don't have those 8.3 gallows running around in your Zerg wiping half the Zerg.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I feel like debuff sort of helped Arts in a way, because now we're not getting clapped by one guy. Like,
Yeah.
now even the other
Yes, you
Zergs.
are.
We are. Still.
Yeah, but not
yes, you
like
are.
not like 30-40 people one shot it. Like that, I barely ever see that happen that much anymore.
Yo, by the way,
Really?
salute to
Like,
Syndic. Salute to
really?
Syndic for joining us right now. Since we mentioned him, we had to bring him in.
Oh,
It had to happen.
Great of
It's like Beetlejuice. We said his name 3 times and he just showed up.
Oh, Dorothy, hello, my friend.
Hello, Mr. C.
Long time no see, buddy.
Long time.
How's
Yes.
the band life?
I'm trying to avoid you before I get you banned as well. It's tempting to come back,
shit.
Alvin. By the way, but listen, if anyone knows shows, and yeah, I currently have an account inside Tidal. So if you know shows, and if you want to tip off shows, and I do currently have an account inside Tidal. Dominic said I can play in his guild, no questions asked. So you know, I just have to show up to CTAs. But we don't really fight anyways. Tidal, yeah. So,
Yo, but Lin, you don't miss when there was no debuff and you guys were just able to, when you had a mix of meat shields and clappers and you were able to fight anybody anytime.
Well, yeah, of course, yeah. Debuff, the no debuff was great, because then we also had those couple players that, you know, would try to, you know, come out and clap just as hard as everybody else would.
Yeah. Because the problem with high debuff is also the big clappers don't want to play with high debuff. You know, that's the problem. So a lot of the good players, good individual players, don't want to play in a guild that has high debuff. You know, so I think that kind of weakened you guys too. That factor.
Yep.
You know, but I do agree that you guys have to force yourselves to at least improve on a macro scale, just because you can't rely on numbers as much, you know, just because of debuff.
I think the initial debuff and then the second reiteration were hard for us to adjust to.
Yeah.
But then the thing about Arch is that they do find a way to adjust eventually. It may be a years long process, but then you see the whole Zerg Inspector jackets and then it gets nerfed, right?
Yeah.
So that's funny how
shout out to Syndic.
Right?
Yeah, shout out to Syndic.
Funny how that happens, bro. Somebody uses Tridents, boom, nuked.
Oh shit.
Who were some of your best opponents, Lint?
I heard that pussy for the taking.
I'd probably say Woke and Oops during first map days were probably the best ones to go up against.
Yeah, the season 1.
Damn, Russ.
I forget sometimes how old school Lintlicker is. Yeah,
Yeah,
part of that Direwolf Gaking squad.
A 20-man squad, bro. Hey,
yeah.
Like when the game was much smaller, there would be only like a few groups that would run around, you know, and the meta was the 20-man group. One of those groups was Lint. One of those groups was Slice and Savage, and then there was a few others. Do you remember that shit, Lint? When you guys when you guys were competing with Savage
every day.
Yeah.
Dude, that was fucking, bro. Goddamn, it was a...
Yeah, that was one of my favorite times too, bro, for sure. Is that you said that your coalition against BA was one of your favorite times? Again, shout out to Syndic. But is season 1 one of your favorites too? Like, give me another favorite one.
I'd probably say like Torrid.
Okay.
Torrid. Oh yeah, Torrid is lit.
So right before Queen.
Bro.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Those
I mean,
took good time.
bro, Arch always has this ability to get people to come to them. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's like
Bro, it's ridiculous.
Free loot.
Bro, it was Torrid, then Red Tree, and then now you guys got, what is it, a Grassland? Battle Break Grassland?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys always get people to come to you. So you guys are lucky, because the map is so fucking big now, and everybody hates running. But
remember when you had to run like 40 zones to fight, bro? There's no coming back from that.
when was that? That was Queen, bro. What do you mean?
Right before. No, the old
what?
map.
In the old map? When did you have to? When did you ever have to run 40 maps?
From Mercia to fucking
Anglia, baby.
Anglia, yeah, and it was like almost 40 maps, yeah.
Nah, that was just a relock, dude.
Well, we didn't relock. We ran the whole way, and it was like, hey, yeah, we're not gonna come back, so we're out here till we die.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you just relock and you keep coming out of the portal. It's easy.
Yo, who would win? Actually, before we get to that, Lint, who inspired you to shot call, bro? Because, for example, C was saying that if it wasn't for you, he probably wouldn't have been as hardcore in this game. Maybe he would have stopped playing, you know? So obviously you influenced him to some extent. Who influenced you?
I feel like I just got tired of everybody else calling and they just weren't doing it right. Like they weren't like I guess motivating the Zerg enough. You know, they weren't like trying to, you know, like call out the enemy engages. Like it just got to a point where I said, fuck this, I'm doing it my damn self.
Yeah. Like, did you have like low energy, a lot of low energy callers in Arch before you?
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha. Who would win in a scream fest? You or Sarge?
I never really actually played with him. I just know of him because of your previous like the stuff you've been doing.
There's no comparison.
Really?
There's not. I'm be honest.
Lakers another level.
Yeah.
My all-time Albion greatest moment. When I try to show people how insane this game is, that's my go-to clip. Lintlicker fucking fighting versus BA. Yeah, and him screaming, "Make them suffer! Make them suffer!"
He said that a few times against us, bro. I don't know why. He loves saying that shit against us.
That shit was lit, bro. What the fuck? And the Weemail, he's in the back fucking looting. Get off his fucking ballista to loot. But fuck it, he's screaming, "Make them!" Oh, that shit was lit.
So that was your inspiration for the beetle loot.
You were paid for it. You got enough money. God bless.
Bro, so listen, we're gonna watch turn on my screen share. We're gonna watch a couple of Lintlicker clips together, okay? And I want to get Lint's opinion on these.
Diagnoses.
These are some of my favorite. These are some of my favorite. Let me know when you're watching, Lint. Let me know when you're watching, bro.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Yeah, you ready? This one's called LMAO, and a lot of these clips I actually clipped on, cause, bro, I always used to tell you big fan, you know, and I think that you thought that I was trolling whenever I told you that, but I was dead serious. So I would always watch your stream and shit, and so a lot of these clips are from me, you know. So this one, I think I clipped this one. I'm not sure, but here, let's see what this one is. I don't know which one this is. Actually, no, this was clipped by Corpsey. But let's see what this one is.
I miss Corpse.
Good dude. Didn't he join CIR for a bit?
Yeah.
One! No numbers for Southwest! No! Go! 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 Hit that shit, baby! Hit that shit! Right the fuck now! Make them suffer! Make them suffer! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Hit that shit!
Dante's is pushing in now. Dante.
That's the first one. Do you remember this fight or no?
Yeah.
There was clips and memes about it forever after this.
Hell yeah, this was lit. This is what I'm talking about.
Make them suffer meme, bro.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
This is what I show people when I want to show Malvin. Like, yo, listen, I'm gonna get you in the guild with this dude.
All right, so the second one here is called Big Banana. What's up, baby? Okay. So I think you remember this one, Lint. So let me go ahead and play this. I gotta refresh it.
You're gonna have to cut off the chat. There's a guy coming northwest exit. Oh, Big Banana. What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
And this is Lint, bro. He takes every fucking
come
fight,
on.
bro.
What are y'all doing? Come in here. What are y'all doing? Come in here. What are y'all doing? Start come in here and fight this. Come in here and fight this. Come in here and fight this. Big bananas are calling. Kill him, yo. What are y'all doing? Yo, I need some help in here. Zone southeast right now. Like I told y'all 20 fucking minutes ago. And start fucking fighting. What are y'all doing? Let's go. Kill them. Rich, what are you running away for? Start killing them. Let's go. Fight. What are y'all doing? Zone southeast and fucking fight somebody. Why y'all just fucking running? Jesus fucking Christ! If y'all would have stopped killing that one guy, like I said, I wouldn't have just fucking died for no fucking reason.
There we go, bro. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, do you remember that clip, Lint?
Yes.
I feel your pain, bro. I feel your pain. I've been there.
He's like, yes.
Bro, but Lint has this ability, right? That even if he dies, did you notice when he died, he started screaming, everybody woke the fuck up and started cleaning up, you know? So it had to take him dying for his squad to wake up. So fuck it. Oh, this one, yo, this one's fucking legendary. I know you remember this one, bro. All right. This is when battle mounts used to be the most OP shit in the world, right? Like, so for anybody watching, the lizards right now are pretty shit compared to what they were before. Before, you could come in with one lizard, drop one Q on a Zerg, and they would all burn out and die. You couldn't even out heal the tick damage.
I remember that.
You remember that, Cynic? Yeah, you used to be one of the people riding on that shit and just burning everything.
We used to go to Jurassic Park, remember?
So, yeah, these were the most OP shits in the world. So let's take a look here.
Yo, we got
Yeah, let's do that.
Y'all need to be ready at the work camp. What are y'all doing?
Northwest.
I heard that pussy for the
You're gonna
taking.
die, dude. Are you retarded? Let's go. Dismount. Come on, we can fight this. We gotta heal it, dude. They're all gangers.
I
just
say
like
we
we
fight
are.
them.
They're all gangers just like we are. Ready?
Would have waited.
Fear,
Guys
fear,
need
fear.
to go in. Go in. Everybody right now, they're all
Oh, they have a
gangsters,
lizard.
they're all dying. Go in.
Oh, is that a battle mount?
Yeah,
Fucking
that's the
run,
other
dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm gonna
As
die
soon
by
as I got
fucking fire,
It
dude.
was a bait.
As soon as I
Jason,
got
loot me. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, Jason.
I can't.
Look at all of the
Who's in
dinosaurs. Dad linked the hobo on a fucking lizard.
Is that a battle mount?
Bro, let's fucking. You see who that was, 13?
It was Link.
Link.
It was Gank. Link the hobo.
Oh my god, bro, that's some good times.
I heard that pussy for
Yo,
the
Cynic,
taking.
you used to use these mounts a lot when Team Casualty was strong as fuck, and you guys used to roll up on them in Blighted Bog, right? Like CJ, I saw CJ saying in the chat.
So 30 minutes, yeah.
Every 30 minutes?
Yeah.
He used to do a drive-by?
Yeah. My whole team was logged off on the tower. We would log in every 30 minutes, and do a drive-by, kill everything, and then go back and log out.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
Lizard fleet.
Alright,
The
yo,
fleet was a thing. We had 20 lizards
I
at
heard
one
that
point.
pussy for the taking.
bro, this is one of my favorite clips. This is the Lintlicker dance. I clipped this, Lint. I don't know if you remember, but I clipped this. And you do this dance a couple times. So I have a couple of these clips, bro. And I don't know if you still do that dance, but that shit kills me every time, bro. So let's look at it.
5-man wipe. So, all right, loot now.
We need to get the caps.
Cap.
I'm gonna
I'll cap mid.
Here comes the dance.
let me know if they-
I love that shit.
Cap me.
I need to watch it one more time.
The nose afterwards. The nose bottom afterwards.
let me know if they're coming up.
Look at that.
Yo, Lint, how did you come up with that dance, bro?
I don't even know how to explain that.
It's like I would incorporate his inner ziz.
Bro, how do you have this confidence, bro? Like I gotta give you respect, bro. How do you have all this confidence, bro?
Because why not? Everybody should have confidence like that.
100%. At the end of the day,
You
bro.
got a big ass heart.
No matter what you do, people are always gonna find like a reason to try to talk shit to you, to make fun of you, to try to bring you down. So you can either have people laughing with you or at you. Why not? Just go with it. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the same dance, but in another clip. I love this shit, bro. Hold on, let me play this shit. I just love this dance. It's like an instant classic.
Wolf over to parent for her. Learn how to play the fucking game, you bumps.
He's about to get
Kill that guy. Are you kidding me? Where?
I love it, dude.
There's a lot? Where? What does that mean? What the fuck? What do you mean? Alright.
Yo, see, look, man. One of for the longest time, one of my goals. I had two goals, bro. One was to be led by Lintlicker in a ZVZ, and the other one was to GVG with Cargaro. I remember that a long time ago. But so I never got to go roaming with you, Lintlicker, but it looks fun as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, man. So as a content creator, 10 out of 10. Huh?
Roaming's the thing now.
Roaming's the thing now?
Oh yeah.
Yes, especially with like the debuffs. Them 20-man groups are, there's a bunch of them usually always roaming now.
Yo, do you still do these direwolf roaming groups, bro?
Yep. Nope.
You said nope?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Bro, I'm banned, bro, but if I would make a new account, bro, would you take me into a 20-man group one time?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Use your Fox account. Use your Fox account.
Yeah, I'll log into Foxglovezinho. All right, this one I clipped too. See, you didn't believe me, Lint, but I'm a big fan, bro. I told you. Oh, this one's funny. I remember this one. So somebody jumps into comms, Lint, and talks hella crazy, and you're like, what the fuck was that? Hold on. You'll remember this one.
Oh shit. What the fuck is that shit, dude? What kind of language is he speaking right now, dude? That's all I'm hearing. Like, the fuck is this?
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, that was like some dude getting yelled at by his girl.
Oh man.
Did you like that one, see?
Oh yeah.
Alright, oh look at this one. This one's clipped by me too. Let's see which one this is.
You need to fight this.
Oh, this one's a classic. Everybody remembers this one.
He's not there yet. Just go to another exit.
I don't understand why that's relevant, Fran. I'm dying here on a beetle. You zoned out for no reason.
We need to zone back in or what?
Yes, well, you do.
Yo, zone back in, apparently.
Zone the fuck back in. I'm dying on a beetle.
We're not gonna have.
I'm not calling the zone, man.
Fran, zone in, Fran.
Zone in, guys. Zone in.
I'm dead, Fran. Good job, bud.
Okay, zone back in. Are you listening to me, Jason?
I told you to zone in.
I heard that pussy for the take.
Yo, this is Arch.
Zone back out. Zone
Good old
back out.
Jason drunk in the AM. Friendly,
back out. Sound back
Great, bro.
out. Fuck, I don't know about season 17 anymore.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Bro,
It's a Fran. I'm dying on a beetle, Fran.
you say you don't know if that's PG? Yo, I want to watch this again, but I want you guys to look at Lintlicker's face throughout the whole video, bro. That's
You need to
perfect.
fight this now.
We're zoning out. Wait for Lint, man. He's
Not
not
there yet. Just go to another exit.
I can't.
I don't understand why that's relevant, Fran. I'm dying here on a beetle. You zoned out for no
Do we
reason.
need to zone back in or what?
Yes, well, you
Yo,
do.
zone back in, apparently.
Zone the fuck back in. I'm dying on a beetle.
We're not gonna have.
I'm not calling the zone,
Fran,
Dying on a beetle.
zone in, Fran.
Zone in, guys. Zone in.
I'm dead, Fran. Good job, bud.
Okay, zone back. Are you listening?
I told you to zone in.
Dude, we were zoned in, but I'm not calling the zone.
Oh my god.
Zone back out. Zone back out.
What's
What's
the context?
That was actually one I feel like they pissed me off, so I didn't bother to call. So then they started arguing with each other.
Gotcha.
I remember that. Jason was fucking racing hard.
Dan, fuck's sake.
Oh, this one, you're absolutely gonna remember. You guys had us trapped in a choke, I think. You get hella hype on this one. You're gonna enjoy
Northwest
this one.
exit, people. There's a bunch of people up here on the north corner. Mount up and come back. We're on the northwest wall, basically pushing northeast. No, it's not. Push into these guys right now. Push in and mount them all. Push in and mount them all. We're on the north corner, pushing northeast, pushing northeast. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Get up here. Boys are trapped. They're trapped. Look at this dumbass fucking caller. Look at MoJo sucking his dick. Motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Kill all these fucking pussies right now. Finish this shit, boy. They're all trapped. They're all, there we go, better Thanos. That's what I like to fucking see. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
He muted his shit by accident.
No way, dude. Oh my god.
There's actually
Look at the sucking his own dick.
One when I was on a ballista and I was sitting there screaming and yelling and I was muted too. That one was pretty good because I raged pretty hard at that.
Hey, you know what's funny? That's the next clip. So this one, I was gonna ask you, bro. How do you mute your own mic by accident, bro? Is it just like when you're going back and forth? Are you like, is the mic? Do you have one of those mics where if you pull it up, it mutes itself?
Nah, I'm pretty sure I have a button on the keyboard that does that.
Gotcha. So this is the ballista clip. And in this one, you're sitting down too. What's the difference between... I never called standing up. What's the difference between calling standing up and calling sitting down? For anybody that never tried calling standing up.
Okay, so standing, I kind of actually like move more. You know what I mean? Like, sitting down, like you sit there and you're like crouched and hunched over and your back's tensing up and shit and fucking. You know what I mean? Standing up, it feels better. You know what I mean? But then you also get to like get a little hyper. You know, like that standing, rocking, bounce type, like, you know, like movement, rather than just sitting there and doing that. You're actually moving and doing it.
But are you saying that from a health perspective, like that's healthy for you, or are you saying it from it gets you more hype?
100%, it's way healthier, guaranteed.
And does it give you more hype?
Yes.
Gotcha. So this is the ballista clip right here. Like Lint said before, he starts getting low HP on the ballista, so he starts calling for help, but he accidentally mutes his mic. So this is what we're about to watch.
Go southeast of the BA. Everyone should have cooldowns. We're at the southwest exit. Bro, I'm at the southwest exit. Where's everybody going? Yo, I'm at the southwest exit. Yo, I'm at the southwest exit. Yo, come to southwest exit. What the fuck? Are y'all kidding me? You're gonna let me die at the southwest exit? Are you fucking serious? Jesus fucking Christ! Are you fucking serious? Why are y'all running? What the fuck?
Fuck me, bro.
Is that one of because bro, when you get left behind to die, it feels like shit, bro. So I completely understand. It must feel even worse if you thought you had your mic on and it didn't, right? Like watching all this stuff now and then you look back at it, like is it just like, do you get nostalgic? Is it just like hilarious for you, or do you get like a little bit like raging from back in the day?
I mean, sort of like a bit of both, but I mean,
Gotcha.
I find it more funny now.
Yeah.
But like the whole reason of even getting mad is because like they just don't want to fucking listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I think
the whole point of playing like that is to follow that guy that's in charge and listen to the calls and actually play, rather than half of the people just run away. You know, it's like
I had a dude once upon a time ask me like, yo, why do we need callers? Is it like an ego thing for you to tell people what to do? And I'm like, I swear to God, I thought, yeah, dude, tell me. I asked if it's like an ego thing. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just that it's a game where you need to kill people faster than they can heal. So you need to combo damage. So you just gotta coordinate. And what better way to do it? If someone has a better suggestion, what better way to do it, they would have done it by now.
True.
It is what it is. Plus, you have to macro. You have to like guide people to move to a certain direction and shit.
And hope they don't wipe in one engage.
Hope they cast their abilities right.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Go the right way.
Obviously, there's a lot of the people that call on Albin that have a massive ego, but yeah, I think it's necessary. And for Arch, Lintlicker is the perfect type of person because there's a lot of people that just they aren't paying attention. New players, never done that shit before. People, out of their minds on weed, like drooling and shit on the keyboard. I mean, they need
I feel like that's a personal shot.
Hey, I mean, what, you drool on your keyboard, bro?
All the time.
On the fly, let it fly.
Nah, but for real, there's just certain things that it's just necessary.
I mean, you need a little bit of ego to lead Desert. You need a healthy amount of ego. Do you have a healthy amount of ego, Lint? Or do you have no ego at all?
I mean, I feel like when it comes to like fighting and battling, yeah, because I mean, like if you ever actually listen to like some of the comps, you have like 10 different fucking people talking, or like a bunch of different people just saying a bunch of different stuff. So you kind of have to bring out that ego just so people listen a bit more. But like, I mean, I always try to like sort of not be like, I guess, have too much of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, of course, right.
Did you ever have to like pull yourself back a little bit?
Yeah, always. I would have somebody come in to tell me to relax.
Right. And did you appreciate that, or were you more like, get the fuck out of here?
Yes,
Gotcha.
very much. Very much.
You don't know how many times, like, that's the buddy system in Arch is the only way we get shit done, bro. With checks and balances, having somebody to say that you're wrong, not be afraid to say it.
Gotcha.
I think
A
real friend.
Everyone that leads, right, that calls or has like some sort of, I don't know, the authority, for a better word, for lack of a better word. You need someone around you that's gonna tell you when you're wrong. You need someone around that's gonna be like, yo, this right here, it wasn't the right idea. Because when you have like these big personalities and these, the actual charismatic people, not that fake bullshit, but the actual charismatic people, you're gonna get a lot of officers, a lot of people around you are just gonna agree with anything you say. They're gonna be
dick riders, bro. Those are the worst.
They're gonna be straight up yes. You're gonna get like
the teacher's pet, the teacher's pet type of people. That's the worst.
You're gonna get like the Jonkos of Albion.
I was just thinking about that.
It is what it is.
Oh man.
So you need someone that's gonna be, to be like, yo, bro, we should talk this out. You didn't really mean that. You should tell. You need that. You're a conscience. You need someone to be your conscience.
Right.
This is what it is.
By the way, shout out DM Rec for the sub, my brother. We're gonna open up we still have a couple clips. We're gonna open up the giveaway. Big D is gonna give it away. It's 1 month premium. So if you want to win, I need you to exclamation mark at the end of the interview. We'll do the raffle, and it's Happy Big D, exclamation mark Happy Big D, because it was his birthday yesterday and he's doing the giveaway. So shout out to him, and shout out to CJ for giving stuff to give away also. So if you want to win, just put that in. And then Lint was talking about the terrible comms in Arch. You guys are famous for your comms. I think it's one of the best comms in the world, because I always talk about this, Lint. The most boring shit to have is when you go into a fight and everything is just quiet for 30 minutes. Then you get to the fight, you fight, and then after the fight, everything's quiet again, and it's over. The CTA is over. How do you like your comms, Lint? Do you like them chaotic, the way you guys have them, or do you like them fully quiet?
I mean, I kind of feel like the chaotic part is almost like necessary, because you have, those like backliners that call out the flanks. You have that secondary.
Yo, 3-3. Thank you so much for the sub, my brother. DM Rec, I love you, bro. Thank you guys so much, man. Hope you guys enjoying this.
And then we're also getting like a bomb squad's coming in from behind. You know what I mean? That somebody else says something too. So it's almost kind of like you need that in a way. Because if it were just quiet, then no one's going to be excited about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, it would just be like, oh, this again? Oh, that's... You know what I mean?
But not even during the actual fights, like, outside the fight, when you're, like, running around in zones, when you're massing...
Yeah, we have trivia, we have giveaways, we do all kinds of fucking fun shit just to keep everybody, like, entertained and interested, and then start to prepare them for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do karaoke.
Yo, Cinder, how come we don't have any giveaways?
What do you mean?
What? The only thing you give away is fucking fines and tickets to fucking other PoE guilds. 3-day vacation to a different PoE guild after you get G kicked.
Yeah. Well,
have you ever read the book The Lottery, where you actually don't want to win the lottery because you get stoned to death? That's pretty much what PoE is like. Yeah.
No, that's not true. We do giveaways every month.
Really?
Just like almost like a reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people need that sometimes. Yeah.
All right, so I hope you guys are watching. Look at this. I'm gonna.
I got a huge Dismount with bubbles.
Let's do this, dude.
I got
What's up?
a huge bomb.
Scamlins up, bro. Come on,
Back up, though. Back
all
up.
this matter. They have no abilities. Sprinters.
On a good push.
They're coming in now. They're coming in now. Bomb them. Hit them. They're getting bombed from the bottom, dude. Bomb them. They're getting hit hard, crazy. Hit them. They're all stunned. Use Soulside, dude. Come on, can we counterclap this? Use Glad Milkshake. Kill like 30 people on the joke, dude. What the fuck's going on? Keep pushing, dude. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now, dude. Don't get scared now, dude. Back up. Be careful.
Do not push this next bridge. Do not push the next bridge.
What the fuck is going on?
Here they come.
Get ready to hit this, dude. Come on.
Re-engage on that bridge. Re-engage on that bridge.
The fuck?
Re-engage on the bridge.
Tanks go in, DPS wait. Tanks go in, DPS wait. Tanks cross the bridge. 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 Go in. Tanks cross the bridge. DPS go cross now. DPS go cross. 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 Go cross.
What the What the fuck did I just? And they actually won the fight.
Fuck, bro.
They won the fight. Look at AW Gaming running, bro. They won the fight with those comms, boys and girls. 3 different callers. People are going, oh, ooh, ooh, fucking dog sounds. Fucking people screaming in the background. A baby was crying, and they still won the fight.
Oh my god, Lynn, what's your opinion on those comms?
Exist in chaos.
Wait, that was Africa's Zerg dying, right?
Great.
That was worse.
Yeah,
that was
I mean, they were fighting against Zerg, AW Gaming.
That was me leading AW. That's the worst part.
Really?
Yeah, that was when I got kicked from by Soul Rap from fucking Take Care because I made fun of his E-Day.
Is that as crazy as Arch comms get, or does it get worse?
No, it's been worse.
It's been worse?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What was the time when you had the worst comms where you're like, I can't do this shit, I'm out? Yo, Lil Healer, thank you so much for the raid, my brother. I appreciate you, bro.
I feel like never. Honestly.
Spasiba.
I've never left because of
the comms. Gotcha.
Uh-uh.
But usually when you tell when it's getting too much and you tell people to shut the fuck up, do they shut the fuck up?
For the most part, yep.
They chill, right?
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. We even have people that just sit there and their only job is to sit there and mute people just for that reason.
Right.
That's my favorite part.
This one, I think is one of your favorite, Lint. I don't know yet, but I have a feeling it's gonna be one of your favorite clips. This is Reset Day.
Hey, Long Fat Arms, right?
I think so.
I think I remember this one.
Against BA, and you guys smashed us. So it's Reset Day, Arch versus BA. Let's take a look.
Hit that northwest exit! They can't run away! Hit that shit! Hit it! Here it is! This is over! Look how fucking dumb they are!
Yeah, baby! Got fucking wiped by Arch trash.
Keep pushing north! 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 Keep pushing northeast! Northeast! Northeast!
I heard that pussy for the taking.
You remember that, Lint?
Yes, I do, dude. Yes, I do.
Is that one of your favorite moments on Albion?
That one, and then the other one when I was on the Mammoth and I dismounted with the Grovekeeper.
Uh-huh.
I heard that pussy
That
for
one
the
was good too.
taking.
Yeah, but yeah, that was what, like almost one of the last ones that we had. That was like an actual good fight besides like the Red Tree ones.
I'm trying to find the clip of when me and you were calling in the same comms on 2 different maps for like the entire ZVZ. Because that was probably the most chaotic I can remember comms being ever.
Yeah,
Just
try to
like-
find that for me. By the way, if you haven't already, !Happy Big D for the premium giveaway, boys, at the end of this. So Lint, you've been playing since like the start of the release. What when people nowadays ask, because I feel like the people nowadays, they don't understand how influential some of the people back in the day were. When I think, I don't know what, let me get your opinion on that first. Do you think the game was more competitive now, or do you think it was more competitive before? Like before,
guaranteed. Yep.
Why is that?
I feel like there were just more competitive people in charge of the groups. Like now it's like most people are more laid back, or like say a bunch of people are like hand holding, and there's not as much like big battles actually going on like they used to. Or like even there's not that really much of actual competitive guilds like there used to be. Because before everybody was competitive. Now it's like there might only be, you know, a handful of guilds that are actually competing.
Yeah. Well, actually, I agree with you, and I think it's kind of what you said at first. Is because the content is driven by certain people, right? And the mentality of a guild, it starts from up top. I think we can all agree on that. So, for example, if you're leading a guild, it's gonna be much more competitive than, let's say, some very passive, relaxed, non-competitive dude is gonna be. You know, his guild is not gonna be as competitive as yours. That's just how it works. So my point is, let's say back in the day, there was all these leaders that had their guilds. As time goes on, they can't play Albion forever. So what they do is they stop playing, and then they leave it to their number 2 or their number 3, and then that person after some time, yeah, exactly, and that person might not be as competitive as the previous leader, and then that person will eventually burn out or leave it to their number 2, number 3, and then so on and so forth. So eventually the game becomes more soft. Do you agree with that?
Yes, completely.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I see it, which leads me to what I was going to ask you before. If somebody asked me, what were your biggest challenges in the game, I would say Syndic, Derek, Ellipsis, all these people. It's not really anybody that's from today, you know, except for Africa. I think Africa is a good challenge. So when somebody asks you who were your biggest, you know, the biggest influential people before, who would you say they are? You know, because I think Derek's in there, I think Syndic's in there, I think Ellipsis is in there. Is your list kind of similar? Do you have am I missing anybody? What's your opinion on that?
I mean, yeah, definitely. But I mean, it would probably be like, you know, it would be you, the Syndic, the PoE, and then I mean, like Glut and shit. You know what I mean? It was like the 3, you know, major guys that competed from day one. As soon as the game launched, you know, we were fucking, you know, balls to the wall. You know, like fucking
hit the ground running.
Yeah, I just think I just want to point that out because I think too many people have a short memory in this game. So I don't really like when they forget like how much influence the people you just mentioned had. You know, like I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about people like you said, like Gluttony, Derek and Ellipsis, Syndic. You know, obviously everybody has their ups and downs. You can't always be at your peak on Albion Online. So if you see like a Derek that's down now, it doesn't mean that when he was tryharding that he wasn't at the top or stuff like that, you know. So I don't like I like giving credit to the OGs, you know, like you, like and all these people that drove all the content for so long, for years.
You deserve it, that's for sure.
100%, bro. So I don't like when people discredit them, you know.
I like Torthor.
Yeah, Torthor was cool. He was funny. Torthor was funny. Lint, who, if you I ask everybody this question, I need to ask you too. If you could meet 3 people, alive or dead, who would they be and why? It can be anybody from history,
kids,
bro.
I would like to meet my kids from the future.
What does that
That
mean?
would
Like,
be number one.
like your
I want to
grandkids?
meet my kid as an older person,
Planning to eat
where
probably.
they can sort of like see who I was as a kid, and then I can meet them when they're older to see who they became.
Oh, I see what you're saying. When you're gone and stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha. What about like anybody from history or anybody? People say like Elon Musk, for example. Someone
I would
says
meet,
Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan.
Let's see here. I've always wanted to meet myself, if that makes sense.
That shit don't make no sense, bro.
Like, sort of like another me. Someone who was just like me.
Like in the new Spider-Man movie, where like you have 3 Peter Parkers in the same place.
Spoiler.
I mean, I didn't really see that, but something like that, yes, sort of.
Gotcha. And anybody other than you or your kids, bro. Anybody. You got to give me someone from the outside.
It could be anybody. Actors, you know, killers. I don't know. Whatever you want, bro.
He's thinking.
I mean,
Jack the Ripper.
Let's see here.
Jack the Ripper.
Look, you act like Lint doesn't live within his own bubble. All right, that's the thing here, right?
What you mean?
You're mentioning names in Albion a little while ago. He doesn't know those people. Half of those people, you know what? Because he lives in his own bubble. Doesn't give a fuck about those things. I feel like his choices.
I know all of like the major players.
Right, and that's it. And for Lint, I feel like his answer was actually perfect for him. He said he would want to meet someone exactly like him or his kids from the future. That sums up who he is exactly. He's not concerned with the rest of the fucking world. He's worried about what he has. So
that's some deep ass shit, bro. You don't watch movies?
Of course I do, but they're just actors. I want to meet someone real.
Oh, yo, this is another question. This is another question that we started asking everybody. Me and Cedar had this debate. You need to tell me which movie is better, Troy or Gladiator?
I mean, that's a tough one. I like both of those, but I would probably have to say, Gladiator.
Yes.
Because he fucking, you know, he went through the shit and fucking, you know, like he did his job.
To get a business.
What about Gladiator in 300?
300 all the way.
Yeah,
really?
no comparison.
Wow.
On that one, there's no way to fight that MoJo. 300, everybody's eyes.
I would meet Spartacus if, you know, I'd meet that guy.
Spartacus is good. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, bro.
Spartacus.
Did you like the series?
This is dope.
Yeah, it was good.
Dude, the other guy, the one before Spartacus, the one that actually got freed. What was his name? Shit, that guy was dope as shit, dude.
Oh.
In Spartacus, it was like 3 main people.
Oh, Crixus?
Quixus, bro, that guy was the shit.
What the fuck is a Quixus?
Crixus.
I don't know what that is, bro. Yo, any other questions for the homie Lintlicker before we wrap this up and we do a giveaway?
Give us your favorite moment in Albion, period. And I want to hear we watched some clips of you. We had suggestions. I want to hear what yours is personally.
Finding myself through this game.
Say again, what was the first words you cut out?
Finding myself.
Finding yourself. Oh, so did you learn a lot from this game?
Yes, I did.
What
That's
did you
why
learn?
I still play it. That everything ain't cracked up what it's supposed to be. That you are in charge of your own life.
When Albion said you matter.
Plenty of stuff from you guys. Like I can't even begin to describe the things that I've learned from, you know, playing against you, with you, talking to you. You know, like it's crazy the amount of stuff you can actually learn if you're willing to learn. Because is it like life is a lesson, so you're constantly trying to teach yourself and learn new and different things, and you know, it's just a constant progression.
I actually agree with that 100%, bro. If you
That's some wise shit.
Yeah, bro. Like if you actually pay attention, you see like how this guy operates, Oh, how to push this guy's buttons, how to, you know, like it's how to manage this, how to manage that. You definitely learn a lot through this game if you're in a leadership position, at least.
100%, and especially for me, because I've been able to play in different places. I've learned so much from different people in different situations and different leadership groups. It's been very
40% of those things apply to cell phones, though. It's a little bit different.
The game too.
He's so stupid.
No, but it does not. The administrative parts that I've learned, the leadership, how to manage a group, how to keep other people's egos in check, that kind of shit, it translates to life.
100%.
Yeah, it does.
It's amazing.
It's skills. No, it's honestly, it's skills that I've learned that I have 100%. I have put in practice in real life. So
Nick, you feel the same way?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Gotcha. But I feel like you guys, like you, 13 Lint are pretty good at that just naturally. You know, like Seed as well. Like you guys just have some charisma. You know.
And I think a lot of people think we take it for granted, like I said, right? But we acknowledge the influence and the scope of sphere that we have over people. And it's a lot of responsibility on the other end too, right?
100%.
You don't want to fail all these people as well. So this
is something that I told to every leadership group, every guild I've ever been to. I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, when you're leading a CTA, the players are entrusting you with the most precious resource they have, and that's their time. So you gotta make this shit fun because it's a game. I don't care if you're a caller, if you're a leader. It doesn't matter if you had a bad day. It doesn't matter if if I don't know, you got arrested for having 32 stolen cell phones and you got a picture of you in Trash Talk Discord. Nothing matters.
You're a beast, bro. You're a beast, bro.
Oddly specific example, but it doesn't matter.
Unusual, yeah.
Time doesn't come back, right? So when people show up and they're willing to give you that time and they're willing to contribute that time, you gotta be like, yo, at the end of the day, it's gotta be fun. And that's something I value. When I go to when people still pay me
meaningful, you know?
Yeah, when people pay me today, like, yo, you into this, but it was amazing, it was fun as fuck. That's something that's important.
I find as long as it's meaningful, that people understand it in a way, as a goal, as a bigger picture.
Yeah,
you can do anything. You can sit in a dungeon for 4 hours.
Trust me.
We've seen it. We believe you, bro.
I mean, when you say sit in the dungeon, I'm pretty sure you logged on a different character and you were gathering.
Yes, I did.
But a certain guild was sitting in the dungeon for 4 hours. Yes. No names.
Yo, Lint, how much love, before we let you go, bro, how much love do you get from the Arch boys when they, for example, from a newbie? Let's say a newbie joins Arch and then he gets led by you. Do you ever get like PMs like, oh man, goddamn, that shit was crazy?
I'd probably get more from everybody else besides, like, rather than the Arch guys. Like I always get it from, like, Seed and like the normal, like group, you know what I mean? But like the new guys, I kind of feel like they're a little in shock a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, you just seen like all those, you know what I mean? It's like, but like, yeah, I get whispers in chat, saying, like, hey, and I always show love, you know what I mean? Like that's what a lot of people like.
Mm-hmm.
They like to be acknowledged, and like feeling of like a feeling of worth.
Gotcha. So that's it. I think we pretty much got to know your personal side, bro, your gaming side. Last question for me, bro. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, more than fun. Fun don't describe the word I had or still do playing this shit.
We appreciate it, bro. We appreciate you, bro. So that's it from Lint. Shout out to Lint.
We gotta play Fortnite after this.
Yeah, and we're gonna play Fortnite after this. Are you gonna stream? Are you gonna stream, Seed?
Yeah, well, I'll do it right now.
Okay, start your stream so we can move over there. What's it called? Let's do this giveaway. Lynn, are you gonna play Fortnite with us after?
Of course.
My boy.